What's up, everybody? This is Mike from BubbleTeaology, and today we have our T122 Tea Extractor, Blender, and Milk Frother. And so normally this machine will come with two jars. It'll come with the green extractor jar that's on the machine now, and also the black blender jar to the left of the machine. And for an additional add-on, you can also order the white Milk Frother jar. And so this machine is really easy to use. It just has 4 buttons: the power off switch, it has the green extractor button, the black or brown blender button, and then the white milk frother button. And this machine will also come with a standard 3-prong 110 volt plug that will work in any US outlet, and we can also make a 220 volt version if you're outside of the US. This machine also has a 1-year warranty. And so let's go ahead right now and plug it in, and I'll show you how this machine works.
Okay, now that our T122 is plugged in, we can go ahead and extract our tea. And so to do this, we just need to use regular tea bags. You can use 1 or 2, usually 1 tea bag to about 150 milliliters of water. So we'll use 2 tea bags and 300 milliliters of water. And so first we're just going to open up our cover here, and we can see that we have our tea extractor down at the bottom, and we can see that we also have measuring lines there on the side. So we can go ahead and put in our tea bags there on the bottom, and we're going to fill up 300 milliliters of hot water. And so you can just go ahead and pour the hot water directly in there until we get to 300 milliliters. Okay, there we are, 300 milliliters, and now we can extract our tea. And so to do that, all you need to do is press the green button. The machine is already on since it's plugged in, and the button on the left, the power button, is actually just like a emergency stop button. So if we press this and want to stop, you can just always press that stop button there. But we'll just go ahead and let the tea extract for 60 seconds. So we can hear it extracting right now, and I'll go ahead and pause the video until it has finished extracting. So now that our tea has finished extracting, we can take off the cover and we can pour it into a glass. And so at this point we have 2 options. We can either serve it to our customer hot if they order hot tea, or we can put it directly into our blender jar here and we can blend it with ice. But first I'll show you what it looks like. We can just go ahead and pour it into our jar here. And make sure that you pour it slowly so that the tea bags remain in the jar, and you can just discard those after using them. So now we have our extracted hot tea here, and from this point we can either go ahead and we can blend it, or we can serve it to the customer hot like this. But I'll go ahead and show you how to blend it. Okay, so now we're going to blend our hot tea. And so the first thing you want to do is you want to switch to the black blender jar, which is on the machine now. And we're going to first add our ice, and you can also add sugar to the blender jar. So you just remove the cover, add your ice and sugar, and now we're going to add the hot tea. So you can just pour it right in there, place the cover back on, and now we just press the black shaker button. And just like that, the tea is blended. We can first, you can see that there's this optional part here. This is just going to strain the tea, so when you pour it in, there won't be any ice. Or if you want to have ice, you can simply remove the cover and pour it in like this. And so now you have shaken tea or blended tea, and now I'll show you how to use the milk frother. Okay, so now we've extracted our tea, we've blended our tea, and now we're going to use the milk frother so that we can make some milk foam and put it on top of our tea. And so to do this, you want to use either 2% or whole milk. If you use whole milk, it'll be thicker. And the milk will expand when you're doing it, so you really don't need too much. Here we just have 30 milliliters. And you can also add sugar if you want it to be sweeter. So we'll go ahead and put this into the white jar, which is the milk frother. Put the cover back on. And now all we need to do is press the white button for 20 seconds and it'll be finished. So after 20 seconds, you will have your milk foam. And so we use 2% milk here. If you want to use whole milk, it'll be a little bit thicker. Remember, you can also add sugar if you need. And so we pour it into the top there, and we can see how it sits right there on the top and creates perfect milk foam in only 20 seconds. So those are the 3 functions for the Madden T122 Tea Extractor, blender, and milk frother. Thanks for watching, and visit us at BubbleTeaology.com with any questions.